Millions of Muslims around the world touch the Kaaba with tears in their eyes. Its covering, the Kiswah, is not just cloth. It carries Quranic verses, names of Allah, and covers the most holy structure on earth. But recent Epstein documents reveal something shocking. Pieces of this sacred cloth were reportedly sent to Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted sex offender linked with global elites and secret parties. Even more shocking part is that it was sent by a Saudi UAE businesswoman to Epstein. This discovery has left many asking, how did this happen? Who allowed it? What is the connection between that Saudi businesswoman and Epstein? And why did a devil show interest in one of the holiest materials in the world? Let us know everything in detail. Jeffrey Epstein was not an ordinary person. He had connections with presidents, billionaires, and celebrities. His private island became infamous for immoral activities that shocked the world. In March 2017, emails revealed that 3 pieces of the Kiswah were shipped from Saudi Arabia to Florida. The shipment was reportedly organized by a UAE-based businesswoman, Aziza Al-Ahmadi, working with Abdullah Al-Mari. The correspondence outlines all aspects: invoices, customs clearance, air freight, and the final delivery to Epstein's residence in Florida. The shipment was dispatched via British Airways cargo from Saudi Arabia to the United States. 3 sacred items were included: a small piece from within the Kaaba itself, 1 part from the outer covering that had been utilized, and a 3rd fragment crafted from the same material but never employed, designated as a piece of art for transportation. At that time, Epstein was already a registered sex offender. This makes the case even more troubling. There are no official documents explaining who approved this transfer, why Epstein was chosen, and on whose behalf the gift was sent. Some believe Epstein was simply collecting rare historical objects. Others question whether religious symbols were being used disrespectfully by powerful circles. Certain investigators suggest that elite groups often seek rare and symbolic artifacts to demonstrate power and control rather than faith. These remain theories, but the silence from authorities only deepens suspicion. Even if Jeffrey Epstein was into collecting expensive and unique materials for its collections and whatnot, was it appropriate for a believing woman, Aziza, to gift it to a convicted sex offender? The gift was sent after he had served a nearly 7-year jail term on the charges of sex offense. He was already defamed everywhere for the filthy business he was in. Yet Aziza chose to send a holy cloth, a cloth that covers the house of Allah, a cloth that has Quranic verses and names of Allah stitched in it, to a devil in human form. She was at fault for sure, but the crucial question, which is why an unholy person like Jeffrey Epstein would want a holy gift of Kiswah on the first place. The answer that you are about to hear will be deeply troubling to some. Epstein was most certainly using them to desecrate them and to use them afterwards in satanic rituals and in performing Kabbalah magic. It's not hidden that there is something called as Kabbalah magic, which is associated with Jews' mysticism. Of course, it's extremely dark magic and involves getting help from jinns. Now, there's a catch in getting jinns to help humans. Jinns do not ask any money or favors from humans. The only thing that they ask humans to do is to either humiliate themselves or desecrate holy objects like mosques or holy scriptures, or do both. Most probably the Kiswah that was sent to Epstein was used by Epstein to perform Kabbalah magic, to desecrate it, and to make jinns help him to do stuff for him. If this is true, Aziza and all its teams that were involved in sending these holy items to Epstein are all complicit in the desecration of the holy Kiswah, the Quranic verse, and the names of Allah inscribed in it. It's so disheartening that the Kaaba, covering that millions of Muslims yearn to even touch, was used by a criminal as a tool to perform one of the greatest sins, sihr. The Kiswah is the black cloth that covers the Kaaba in Makkah. It is priceless because it covers the house of Allah. It is made from pure silk and embroidered with verses of the Quran in gold and silver. Each year the Kiswah is replaced. The old cloth is carefully cut into pieces and given only to selected dignitaries and officials as a symbolic gift. It is never sold in markets and is treated with deep respect. These pieces are usually kept in museums, offices, or personal collections as religious and historical artifacts. A cloth that carries Allah's words should never be associated with corruption and immorality. This incident is truly very shocking and hurtful to all the Muslims worldwide. We may never fully know why the Kiswah pieces reached Jeffrey Epstein. But the incident exposes a troubling reality: how elite networks operate without moral limits. It is a warning for the world, and especially for Muslims, to safeguard what is sacred and remain alert against corruption disguised as power. May Allah protect our faith and keep our sacred symbols honored. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakumullahu khairan.